What's going on, young people? Everybody say word. SixShot TV, Bari, the beautiful. Everybody say word. You know what we're gonna do here on SixShot TV. We're gonna give it to the latest and greatest in music news, R&B news, rumors, gossip, innuendo, whatever's important to me over the last 7 days. And of course, you can check out new episodes of SixShot TV each week on SixShot.com. What are we gonna start with first? Let's get this week started off with the second rehash of the 50 Cent versus Fat Joe squabble that's out going on right now. Because of course Fat Joe's album's coming out. I think it comes out March 11th. Don't know the song. I don't know. Well, if you do an interview with Fat Joe and he's doing promo for the album, of course he's gonna say something about 50. And that's gonna make 50 respond, and of course that's where we are today. Them going back and forth. Now I respect 50 because he sees this as an opportunity to talk smack about something he don't really care for, and he says he ain't hurt nobody. I ain't got no problem with it. And also I respect Fat Joe for the fact that he is willing to play the game. See, Ja Rule wasn't willing to play with 50. And eventually that ball started rolling downhill, and it was just kept rolling until my man can't buy his song. Fat Joe saw that, ain't gonna be me. So he fights back, and of course, I don't mind you fighting back. It's comical to me, as long as nobody's getting hurt. And I will say this, next week, and this is gonna take me, sometimes it's gonna take me another 7 days, but next week I will give all of the people who cannot stand Fat Joe, I will give you some valid reasons why you should at least respect Fat Joe. I'm gonna come, it's 7 days it's gonna take me another, I couldn't come up with everything right now, I need some more time. But by next week, I will have some valid reasons why everybody should at least respect Fat Joe. I'm a genius. I mean, only a genius might come up with these things. I just want to let you know that. I mean, I'm a special person to even try to do this. This is difficult. But I'm going to take on that task. I'm going to do it just to prove to you how great I am. Don't know if something happened between Fat Joe and Papoose. It was listed on 50's website that something went down. Maybe there was a fight that went down at CIAA weekend in Charlotte. Not really sure, but I'm sure some more facts will come out in a few days ahead. Another person that's mad, and the world seems like, is Max B. Max B is now mad with Jim Jones for whatever reason. Maybe he feels Jim is holding him back. Maybe he feels like Jim isn't giving him his due. I understand how Max B could be feeling. But let me say this. Jim got to do his best for Jim. Okay? Even if you road ball and you gave him all his swag, whatever. Jim got to make sure Jim okay. Okay? So he can't really do too much for Burt Gang, Max B. That's great when it's rolling for him. But right now he got to get his own stuff together. So maybe that's the reason why Jim ain't focused too much on Max B. And if Max B feels some way about that, be my guest, speak out about it. But you may have done it a little too early. Okay? First thing you gotta figure out is if Jim is ever gonna be hot again. Because he is the one that introduced you to us. And if he gets hot again, he can throw you right into the mix. Because that's how it worked last time. Now if he's falling off, it's definitely time to separate yourself from Jim. But make sure Jim ain't got no hits. And make sure you got as stable of hits right now that somebody on the radio is co-signing for. Somebody Clear Channel or Radio 1. Not like your homies. Because, you know, you can easily disappear. And never get heard from again. It can happen. I've seen it happen before. So I hope you got your stuff together. You coming at Jim, you coming at K-Slade. I hope it's tight. Because if it ain't, you will be forgotten. Moving right along, I'm very, very sad to hear that all the R&B acts for DTP may have been dropped from Def Jam this week. That beat Bobby Valentino, Sharifa, and whoever Steph Jones is. I don't know who he is, never heard of his music. Sad to hear he got dropped. I heard they all sang for LA Reid, New York. LA wasn't happy. Bye everybody. And I think that that's wrong of LA to single out these three people for not really being talented enough for your interest that assign a label you run. Because if I look over your roster, a lot of people stink. I mean a whole hell of a lot of people. So for them to be the only people that get fired this week, it's not right. I think DTP might be moving to a new label. So be it. LA Reid, you are wrong. Look over the roster of people under Island Def Jam. These are not the only three people who can't make you money. Bobby Valentino, I think, went gold. Well, that's okay nowadays. He made a little profit. Other two, yeah, they got fired. So be it. But don't just say single them three out like everybody else on the roster on the label is talented. A lot of people stink. I'm not gonna call them out, but you know they're not making you any money. So find everybody, not just these two people. And I hope this is a lesson for all of you out there. And I will repeat this again. If you are a potential rapper or potential singer and you want to get signed and you want to get out there and get your music heard, do not sign to another artist. They will mess it up eventually. Listen, there's some anomalies out there with T-Pain signing with Akon and the people who signed to the Kanye. Those are the anomalies, okay? Most of the time, you will be doomed. It will never work. They are artists and they know how to make songs and moves for themselves. They do not necessarily know how to make moves for you. First of all, the reason you probably signed with them was not because they were talented, but because they were hot at the time. And you thought you could leverage their hotness to get your stuff hot. What happens when they don't become hot anymore and they can't do anything for you? Now they're in the room fighting for their budget and fighting for your budget. Listen, if I am an artist and I'm struggling, but I got people signing to me, the hell with y'all. I got to make sure my stuff get out there. I need my budget for the tour. If you don't get to go on tour, it sucks to be you. So do not sign to an artist. Get stuff out there. Why don't you make some hit songs first? Get you some, prove to the record label you know how to make some money. Then you'll get your stuff out there. If you can't make no money, M-O-N-I-E-S, you don't make money, it don't make sense, baby. So, lesson learned again for all you artists out there. Decree, Bari beautiful. Also this week, we heard, at least to me, this was a potentially wonderful rumor that Kelly Rowland may be getting her all negative for Playboy. People have been asking me, is this a good move for Kelly? I am a fan of Kelly Rowland. I think she is very sexy, brown-skinned girl, and I would love to see her in a negative. I really would. And the idea of seeing her whole amuses me. It really does. But I think that Kelly, if you want to show the world your whole both of them, so be it. I hope there's something planned after Playboy. Okay, you got to get your ducks all lined up to get your money. You got to do Playboy and then be able to springboard that right to something else. Okay, if you're gonna show us your whole both of them, tops and bottoms and areola, you got to make sure you're able to jump off to the next stage. If you're not ready for the jump off, hold on, get naked. Again, I am a fan of you and the buff. I think you got some work done on your jubilance. I think it's so. And so I'm sure they're more robust than God made them. And that's a good thing for me. But if you're going to show your whole make sure you got the next thing lined up. Hey, you know what? I should have started this off with this, but this is something that's personally for me. Maybe you didn't want to hear about it. Go out and buy Sherry Dennis album this week. That's right. Sherry Dennis off Bad Boy. I don't know what none of her songs is called. Who cares? I'm supporting her because Puffy ain't. Sherry Dennis, we root for the underdogs here on SixShot TV. Go buy Sherry Dennis. And Young Jock and anybody else who's struggling on Bad Boy. Hey Puffy! Stop putting all that money in Donnie. Give that girl a shot. She's been riding with you 18 years. You got the albatross tattoo on the and you won't even give her a shot. Help her out. Please do. And the final thing I want to get to this week, definitely want to give a shout out to Young Jeezy. That was a great thing he did with the young guy who was mentally challenged and gave him a vehicle to get around town with. Good job, sir. People do good things. We definitely want to let y'all know about it. And when you see him say, that was a good move. I know you sell cocaine still, but that's alright. Took some of them cocaine profits and did something good with it. I can appreciate that. You know, rapping Nino Brown. Appreciate that. Very, very sad to hear about what happened to Juvenile's daughter. Condolences and definitely go out to her. His entire family. That is a tragic situation. Definitely prayers go out to him. And for all the floozies out there, because I'm the president of local 6969 Floozy Union, please understand that the NFL Draft Combine was last weekend. Okay, all the Combine stats are out, so we can send that off to you to find out who's going to be a first round pick, who you need to get close to. 40 times height, weights, bench press, all that is available. Email me, Bari Beautiful, SixShotTV@SixShot.com, and I will give that to you. And know this, that Dan McFadden got like 4 babies on the way. So his whole signing bonus is going to be cut up way too heavy. So if you was out there focused on Dan McFadden, give it up! He's got too many child support payments coming down the line. There are a lot of other brothers who can break you off. You got to get ready, girls. April is the draft.